time for Kumba. Here is a sign warning guests not to ride with their cell phones because cell phones do not like to ride Kumba. So another tip right up here, if you're planning on filming the attraction, do be sure to ride with one of the approved GoPro mounts. Here's one of them, the wrist mount, or actually the hand one. They also have the chesty, which I was using earlier. It's definitely important to ride with, you know, the approved harnesses, and do not ride with a cell phone because that could seriously endanger other riders and could cause risk. So definitely do not ride with any loose articles. I recommend putting all of them in a locker. It is now time for Kumba. Let's get in line. Can't wait to board. It's been forever, or it feels like it's been forever since I've ridden Kumba. got a Shamu bar. They have them here at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Pretty much all of the SeaWorld parks. I figured I'd get one here at Busch Gardens, Tampa today. It's sort of comparable, I mean exactly the same to a Mickey's Premium bar. Only difference is it's Shamu and it's SeaWorld. Well, here is SheiKra. We're finally doing it. I think I saved like pretty much the best for last. If Cheetah Hunt isn't the best. I mean, SheiKra is pretty good. It's the tallest coaster here. It's also tied with Mako as the tallest in Florida. So they're both like just about 200 feet. Very short wait times, check that out.
Not now, obviously, no. But later. You gotta scream with an open mouth, everyone. Oh my gosh. Wee, this is so fun. What are you worried about? It is cold, I think I might have been in this one. Look at this view. This view is pretty awesome. Oh God. Oh fuck.
Can you guys see Gwazi? Oh gosh. Whoa. We're about to drop. This is one heck of a coaster. Well, that was certainly enjoyable, and I think it is now time to head over to Falcon's Fury, get a ride on that. maybe also Sand Serpent, Scorpion, and pretty much everything else that I wanted to do. Also wanted to do the train. Don't know if I'll have time for that, but of course if I do have time I will. And maybe also get a few more rides on Cheetah Hunt.
Grande, míralo. Mira, tiene su hamaca.
Ah, pero hay que verlo por allá.
This is neat. Here at Busch Gardens, Tampa during the holiday season and for Christmastown, they have an opportunity where you can meet Rudolph and friends here in their Winter Wonderland area right in Pantopia. Check it out, fans just, you know, saw me vlogging. They're like, I want to be in the vlog. Yeah, here they are. You want to give a shout out or
Follow me on Instagram. Oh yeah, it's COVRTNEYY.
All right, go follow them. I think we're gonna go ahead and get a ride on Sand Serpent. We might as well, we're right here and it is operating. Now, I know I rumored like kind of a while back, and it kind of was confirmed at one point that they were going to put a building around it, like a show building, and turn it into a dark ride. Now we're getting reports that maybe possibly due to changed plans, they're not going to do that. But you never know, they could still in the future. They still got the permits to do so, so they still can, and they might still very well decide to in the future. I think it's a great idea, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I did rumor it, and it's possible that it could come true. Just give it some time. And like I said earlier, Sand Serpent time. Check it out. That's where you get to meet Rudolph and friends. They have the queue there. Looks like that's one of the show buildings they used during Howl-O-Scream too. So I'm walking over here. It turns out this area is open. I thought it wasn't because I didn't see anybody in the area, but they do have it open, so we'll, I guess, walk down. They have this kind of walk path, just like you would have for a Howl-O-Scream, and the queue, like for Howl-O-Scream, was just this whole area. This is cool. Basically what you get to do is you get to go inside and get pictures with Rudolph. You get to walk straight on through. Looks like this is kind of the queue line. And then we should be able to meet Rudolph right over here. Oh hey! Rudolph, how you doing? Doing push-ups now. So this is the gift shop, and they have lots of Rudolph merchandise. You have t-shirts, you have plush dolls, all sorts of different things. You can even get these Rudolph mugs with 99-cent refills. And if you celebrate Christmas, grab an ornament. It is now time to get a ride on Falcon's Fury before I probably end the day off, you know, with a ride on Cheetah Hunt. I cannot wait to ride Falcon's Fury though. It's scary at first, but it's very, very exhilarating, and it's a fun attraction. It's probably my favorite drop tower I've ever ridden, so it's a great attraction. It definitely goes up that lift fairly quickly. Get a pretty nice view of defunct Gwazi. We can see Cheetah Hunt. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, that was awesome. I plan on riding it one more time. It's gonna be fun. And by the way, I actually had a chance to look over at Scorpion. They are operating it, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time today to ride it.
It's like so good.
We gotta tighten our straps.
We got no fear. I don't want to know that one. And one of those
Check it out. It's an elephant. Hi, elephant. He's eating. You know, sometimes I wish I was an elephant, because then I could just be here at Busch Gardens all the time. Over here at Cheetah Hunt, the wait time still is 0 minutes.
The Pepsi Max big one?
Yeah. That was pretty good. And they're getting a new coaster, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that have the... Yeah, okay, here we go.
Yeah. All right. Rushing water! Whoa! Alright. That's awesome. Yeah. Wow. Well, that was Cheetah Hunt. I hope you guys enjoyed those videos, and the park is now officially closed. Before we head out, one thing worth mentioning is over here by Cheetah Hunt, we have this area called Penguin Point. And so this is like the entrance, and I would imagine that this is all for their Christmas town event. And so as you're walking under this area, you'll have all of the lights on the side on, and it will look very nice. So I will be back for Christmas Town, and we'll be sure to cover all of it, and I am very, very excited for Christmas Town. I have never been to one, neither at Tampa or Williamsburg, so it will certainly be a first for me. Now, I had been to SeaWorld Orlando's Christmas celebration, so I had been to a SeaWorld Christmas event, but not one at Busch Gardens. So I had the most amazing time today. Guys, I did like pretty much all of the coasters. The only coasters, or I guess the main rides that I missed out on were Scorpion. Kind of wanted to do that, didn't have enough time, and then the train, the Express. But that was pretty much it. I went on all of the other rides. I pretty much got on all of them during the daytime, and the park is now closing, so there won't be a nighttime experience. But stay tuned for Christmas Town, as they stay open much later, and I'll definitely be able to get some night rides in. During Howl-O-Scream, I already did get some night rides in, and that video should be already up. So I kind of have experienced most of the attractions here, or roller coasters at night, but it would always be nice to of course, experience them with Christmas decorations around. So very excited about Christmas Town, but I had the best day of my life today. Seriously, like this was a great theme park visit, and generally when I come here it's pretty busy, so the fact that it was so unbusy, the fact that it was so dead was really interesting. I really like the way Cheetah Hunt looks with the sunset. Here is another one of the Busch Gardens Christmas Town photo opportunities I did not show earlier in the vlog because I went a different way, like through the main entrance, but that's very nice. So we have the sign right there, and then of course Christmas trees behind it. Now there is one other area that has many more Christmas decorations. That's over by Gwazi. I just didn't get over there today, but of course I will be over there during the Christmas event. And some of the Christmas decorations before I leave the park.
In front of the Moroccan village.
Here by the entrance they have an ad for Kraken Unleashed over at SeaWorld Orlando. You can actually add on a day for as little as $45. That's for anyone who has purchased a Busch Gardens ticket and wants to go over to SeaWorld. I am now officially leaving Busch Gardens. Had the best day ever. In fact, I had the best day of my life.
Yo, June, free beer samples.
Check out that view of Montu with the sunset. Wow, does that look good? You can also see part of the Cobra's Curse top elevator lift. And I'm just leaving the parking lot right now, and guess where I'm going? The International Plaza Mall, because they have a Busch Gardens play area. I was gonna check that out. If it's still there, which I assume it is. Oh look, it's snowing here. That's pretty cool. I mean, we're in Florida, so it doesn't snow, so obviously it's fake, but yeah. And the entrance is right over there, but it's definitely worth showing the snow. Seriously, I've never seen a mall that actually like has snow going. Like, I guess they have those bubble machines. I don't really know how they do it here. The mall always advertises the deals going on over at Busch Gardens, so here's an ad for Christmas Town. They even have one here in the food court. It's pretty big. Oh, no way, they have the North Pole set up in here? You can actually meet Santa? That's awesome. This is like the coolest thing I've ever seen in a mall. Well, except for the Busch Gardens thing I'm about to show you. And behold, the Busch Gardens play area. If I was a kid, I would be begging my parents to come here. Check it out, they have Cheetah Hunt. There's Cheetah Hunt there. And I like how they have palm trees around here. Just kind of fits in with the Busch Gardens feel. They have a wallpaper around, so the Busch Gardens logo, and then we'll see Cheetah Hunt. They also have SheiKra. I believe Cheetah Hunt and SheiKra are the two coasters that they have kind of in the skyline. So there's the sign. They have a Disney store like right behind the Busch Gardens play area. So like my two favorite things, Disney and Busch Gardens, right next to each other. Here's a closer view of the wallpaper featuring Cheetah Hunt. And a closer view of SheiKra. I actually rode SheiKra and Cheetah Hunt today. I'm gonna put this all in the same video, so yeah, that was pretty cool. I like the sign. Like, I am glad that they have a play area. I hope they don't get rid of it because it's, you know, it's awesome branding for Busch Gardens. I mean, if you're in a mall and you see this, you probably want to go to Busch Gardens. And we have the Cheetah Hunt logo right there. So obviously it's not like a fully functional thing, but that's still very cool. And here it is, the sign for the Busch Gardens play area. Now, last time I was here, they did not have the Christmas decor up, so they have that. That's new. But yeah, let's check out a few of like the, I guess, cool things about it. I won't show you too much because I don't want to actually record anyone inside of it. They do have some play area rules. So they have their like code of conduct right here. And we have the Busch Gardens Tampa, Florida logo right there as you walk in. And here it is, everything that you want to see. And we have some animals right here on the wall. They also have a video featuring many of the experiences that one might have while at Busch Gardens Tampa. And as seen in the video, there are many experiences, not just thrilling rides and roller coasters. Now, if you are a thrill seeker, do keep in mind that Busch Gardens Tampa is the thrill capital of Florida, and in this part of the video, they feature many of the thrilling attractions and roller coasters. And like I said earlier, all around the area they have animals, they also have some coasters in the background, SheiKra obviously, and on some of the props over here they have the logo right there, so Busch Gardens logo. Perfect way to advertise and market their park. You know, because there's a lot of people who visit malls, but they don't necessarily think about going to Busch Gardens. And they also have some animals, like plant versions of animals around. This is cool. It looks like we have a tiger right here, all made out of plants. And they even have a stroller area that they incorporated into the design. And so this area right here is designated for strollers. Check it out, we have some flamingos right here. That is very nice. And I didn't cover this earlier, there's the Busch Gardens logo. I covered the coasters and the animals, didn't know they had the logo right there. Here's a train right here with the Busch Gardens logo on it. And one last view of the area, I might go up to the second floor and get a couple pictures. This is a very cool area, and so if you are in Tampa, I definitely recommend checking out the International Plaza Mall. They have this here. They actually added it not too long ago, I think in the last few years. I think I'm going to skip on the Disney store for today since I'm kind of out of time, but maybe next time. I think it even looks better up here because you can kind of see everything. You can see the sign, the logo down there, you can see the entire thing. So they have a Chick-fil-A in here, but they also have Johnny Rockets, pretty cool. I think I'm going for Chipotle. Never mind, I saw Earl of Sandwich, I figured that is the place to go. And this is what I got a sandwich, potato chips, and a lemonade. They actually had a buy one, get one deal. So like I got one, got a second one free. And if you're wondering which one I got, this one right here, I believe it was like the bacon avocado chicken, maybe the chicken BLT, but looks very good on there. It should be very good. Still looks pretty good. I mean, not exactly like the picture, but I'm gonna have it. And I also actually got something else I forgot. It did change it. I didn't get the same thing for both of them. So I got one where it's just turkey, and then it looks like it's lettuce, tomatoes, and bacon and all that stuff. That should be good. I've had Earl of Sandwich before. Great stuff. Love it. So yeah, I'm gonna try both of them. We'll see which one's better. And it's still snowing out here, which is awesome. So yeah, I love Tampa. If there was one or two cities that I had to choose from to live in other than Orlando, I'd definitely choose either Tampa, Florida, or Williamsburg, Virginia, just because of Busch Gardens. But also, they're awesome cities. Like, Tampa is great. There's so much to do here. So maybe I should cover more of Tampa as well. But I try to cover Orlando as much as I can, but I feel like I don't really get Tampa, so I think that's something I need to work on. Oh, and by the way, both sandwiches were great. I don't know if I would favor one or the other. We are now about to pass the Orlando Eye, and I believe they have it lit up red and green for Christmas. That's pretty cool, if we can see it. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's definitely lit up red and green.